What's up, you guys? So let's read some more energy. But first, I just took an Epsom salt bath. I took a little bubble bath, filled the tub up until about my belly button. Put some frankincense, essential oils in there, Epsom salt, some baking soda, which is very detoxifying. And Spirit wants me to tell you that if I can do it, you can too. I just soaked for 10 minutes and it's wonderful. It makes the body feel amazing. Sometimes I put my feet out of the tub and I put a little bit of Epsom salt at the bottom of my feet too. It feels amazing. Another message for someone or for a few of you is you don't have to validate everyone, okay? And another message was, if you want to get rid of a demon in somebody else, all right, the message that I did before this, I think it was the one that I did before this, check that out if you haven't already seen it. The way that you can identify a demon in somebody is generally if you say no to them and they get upset. The way that you can basically condition a demon out of somebody, like in a family dynamic, if you want to heal a generational curse, is by saying no over and over and over again until they finally are okay with it. They finally are. Submissive isn't really the right word. Obedient maybe is the right word, but just until they respect your boundaries, basically. Okay, so that's how you can get rid of a demon. That's also how you can identify whether somebody has a negatively polarized attachment or a demonic attachment to them. Okay, let's read some more energy. 3 of Cups in the reverse position, so there's a third party. The Emperor. 5 of Pentacles. There is hope around the corner, okay? Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is a card of divine protection. It is a card of cycles, and the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position indicates some really good luck coming, okay? I feel like you're a boss. With the Emperor card here. We could also have a boss who is a third party karmic, and maybe you want to, it could even be a father also, okay? So, yeah, there's a lot of things going on here. Okay, 2 of Wands in the reverse position. Somebody wants to come home. And or somebody also misses traveling. I'm hearing that too. Okay, I'm also hearing the 2 of Wands. With the 2 of Wands in the upright position, to me sometimes that often indicates astral travel, like telepathic communication with a twin flame or something like that. But I don't know if this is a twin flame reading. I'm not getting that vibe yet. But the 2 of Wands in the reverse position can indicate astral travel interference. So the general, a lot of readings that I've been doing today have, like the last few readings have been about some sort of negative interference with regards to people receiving downloads, okay? There are a lot who are experiencing this. So really quick, amethyst is very helpful with regards to protecting the third eye. I have that in my Etsy shop. I will leave a link to that in the description box below. And selenite is also really helpful to sleep with. Both of them are great to sleep with, and you can also just, carry them around too day to day. It's fantastic. But to protect you in the astral plane while you're sleeping, I'm hearing somebody's been having some really weird dreams lately. So, to help you connect with your guides, a higher frequency crystal like, I'm hearing kyanite. I was going to say selenite, though, can also be really helpful. But kyanite is also really great as well. I have all those in my Etsy shop. I will leave a link to those in the description box below. Another thing that you can do too is, and just take what resonates and use discernment, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not telling anybody what to believe, but windows can act as portals, like mirrors in and out of the spiritual world. So putting selenite on each of your window sills also can help to positively polarize those portals, okay? Take what resonates, you know. The High Priestess in the reverse position. There could be some dark magic that's happening here, but I also just feel like this negative interference on the astral plane is making somebody like question their intuition, okay? But the message that I'm receiving is that your intuition is right. You just need to raise your frequency so that your guides can deliver the messages that they're trying to deliver to you, okay? I'm hearing too that, okay, we've got the Eight of Swords here. I'm hearing also that somebody is having some really weird dreams and nightmares. And sometimes this can happen when we find ourselves in a low frequency and our guides are just trying to connect with us on that frequency. Well, there's a lot of different things going on here. There's a lot of different reasons for like nightmares. There can be a lot of different things. But the message that I'm receiving that somebody might need to hear is that even in those nightmares, try to look at them objectively, and there is a message in there for you, okay? It could be a message of, what are you afraid of in the dreams? What and why are you afraid of that thing? It could also be, like, I'm also hearing, like, I'm seeing, like, somebody, like, might be swimming in the water with, like, sharks or something like that. But there's a dolphin out in the background. So the message I'm receiving is, like, somebody, I mean, obviously, like, that's pretty, like, indicative of, like, there's sharks in the water, so be careful of who you're swimming with, or, you know what I mean, or who you're flowing with in life, you know what I mean? Like, there's a pretty clear meaning with regards to that dream. But your guides, the dolphin in the background that you might recognize or see would be a message from your guides. The whole thing would be a message from your guides. That may have not been the best example, but the point is that there are things in our dreams that are even our nightmares. If you can look at them objectively, and if you can kind of snap out of it and just recognize and know that it is a nightmare, that it is not really happening, and even if you can't, when you wake up, reflect on that dream, and there are things in the background that you will see that are messages from your guides. Like a dolphin jumping out of the water would indicate joy. Somebody needs more joy in their life. Somebody needs to raise their frequency out of the frequency of the sharks being in the water. Okay? I hope that makes sense. King of Wands, I feel like somebody is like very passionate. I'm hearing again, somebody's working towards some sort of like a passion project. Like somebody's doing something big, okay, here. The cards are not gender specific, so this could be male or female, but this is like, I feel like you're the type of person who just like, you get things done, okay? And you might just feel a little unpredictable, or I'm hearing unpredictable, and I'm also hearing unprotected. You are protected, though. We have the Wheel of Fortune here. This is a card of divine protection. Your path is protected, okay? There might be somebody who is unpredictable around you, I'm hearing, and as I'm saying that, my feet are starting to hurt, and this might also be why somebody needs to take an Epsom salt bath and put Epsom salt at the bottom of their feet. Also, this can help ground like no other, okay? It helps to relax the nervous system. It helps to just calm everything down, and it can help you to ground yourself. It's fantastic. So you should definitely try that. Don't get caught in your head, though, okay? And trust yourself. The World, this is the end of a cycle, okay? You might be healing a generational curse, just like I said. Yeah, the King of Cups. I feel like somebody is very empathic. Somebody can feel things in their bodies. You can feel where other people need work in their chakras, in your body, okay? So I feel like somebody needs to take a lot of Epsom salt baths. That will help to reset the body and just cleanse things out of the body. But it's like we have somebody who knows that you're a healer, who wants to come in and create some sort of a chaotic situation because they know that you're healing. You're in like a vulnerable place right now. When we're healing, we're kind of in a vulnerable state, okay? Because we're going through a lot of like uncomfortable emotions, uncomfortable memories, and even if we're not remembering them or feeling them, on some level we are, and it does kind of lower the frequency of our being. Okay, so, and it does make us more susceptible to like psychic vampiric attacks, all right? So, set boundaries, I'm hearing. What else, Spirit? Take time for yourself. Somebody might have okay, so somebody is typically very creative and very passionate, and I feel like somebody may feel like they have lost that passion and that creative spark. And the message that I'm receiving is, well, first of all, tigers, I would be really good for that, to help with that creative spark and that moving forward and moving back into that creative nature. It resonates with the solar plexus chakra, okay, and citrine might also be helpful, but I'm seeing tiger's eye very clearly in my mind's eye. And somebody, just what I'm hearing though is just do it. Just jump right back into it. Be creative again. Start painting. Start sketching. I feel like somebody sketches and paints and or writes, and what you're really doing is you are just like, it's like somebody gets into a meditative state and they do it, and then it's like afterwards they just kind of are like, whoa, I just did that. Yeah, you did. Start practicing doing that again, and it doesn't matter if it doesn't look perfect the first time, or like this, I'm hearing this and I'm seeing somebody who is like painting. It's like, you know, you can put layers of paint over it, you know what I mean? Like you can keep working on it. It's not, and I'm also seeing somebody like, okay, there's a lot of messages coming through, but it's almost like somebody is used to somebody. Okay, I'm getting a lot of messages. Okay, I need to sort this through. All right, it doesn't matter. The point is not to paint. Okay, the point is to help heal your sacral chakra and your solar plexus chakra. That's why you're painting. Okay, so just do it. And the other message that I'm receiving is that there's somebody in somebody's life who comes in and interrupts whenever they start to heal like this, because these things can be very healing. Painting, sketching, they help to exercise certain parts of our auric field to get them moving again, okay? The message that I'm receiving is that there is somebody, like a dark empath in somebody's life, who comes in and they just know what to say to make somebody feel insecure and question what they're doing. Don't let them do that. The example that I'm receiving, though, it was with regards to the painting, but right now I'm receiving like somebody is knitting, and this person, like you were just getting ready to start knitting, okay, and you don't know that what you might not even know what you're going to knit, but what you are knitting is and why you're knitting is to stimulate your solar plexus chakra, okay, and your sacral chakra, okay. I'm hearing solar plexus chakra, so that's what somebody really needs to focus on, but it would also help with the sacral chakra because it is a creative, flowing type of an activity. But somebody has a dark empath in their life who will say, just this is an example, walks in, doesn't know that you're going to start this knitting project, walks in, is a dark empath, has some sort of a negative attachment, and just knows what to say to make you feel insecure. So without them knowing that you're starting this knitting project, they say something like, so I was just talking to my neighbor the other day, and I guess she's starting to knit, but like, who does that anymore? It takes way too much time. Nobody has the time to do that, and it's so outdated. Like, who even, so it's like, this is just an example, okay, but this person like walks in, and that is that attachment, that is them, it shuts down your solar plexus chakra. Don't let them do that, okay? Focus on what you're doing. And the fact that you're knitting, that's not even the point. The fact that you're painting, it's not, what it is it's a therapy for you, okay? That's what I'm hearing, okay? So this message is for somebody. I feel like it's for a few of you, all right? Those were just analogies that just kind of like popped into my head. But just be cognizant of that. Also be cognizant that there are attachments, okay? And don't let them get to you. Yeah, they're just trying to throw you off balance. I have the Magician here in the reverse position. I also have Justice in the reverse position. Justice will be served, okay? But they are trying to, they're just trying to, like, knock you off kilter. They don't want your frequency to raise. They want you to stay in... But you're healing, okay? They want you to stay in this lower frequency so that they can always create an attachment. But you know what? The thing about that, too, is like, as long as they're creating an attachment to you, they're not taking accountability for themselves, and they're not raising their own frequency. And then they're always going to seek supply, so to speak. And it's like, I'm sorry, like I'm just going to say this, but you have to cut them off, because that is what's good for the collective consciousness. The frequency of the collective consciousness is when we all focus on our own inner light and our own healing, as opposed to creating attachments elsewhere, okay? That's how we all rise together and find our own places. You might need to block somebody. They might come in with a sort of an apology, but I feel like it's not genuine. It's just to create an attachment, okay? And I'm hearing like, oh, they changed. Okay, that's what I'm hearing, okay? I don't want to be like, this kind of got like a little dark all of a sudden, this message. But it's just so, I've got the Four of Pentacles here too, so just keep your cards close to your chest and, just have faith in yourself and know what you're doing, okay? Know what you're doing is right, yes, and stay grounded with the King of Pentacles here, okay? Eight of Cups. I feel like you're coming out of this fog, that you're coming out of a fog, and you're understanding a lot more about whoever this person is, and you're understanding a lot more about like what you are doing and why you do the things that you do, and that you're very different from other people, and that's good. There's nothing wrong with that. Why? Of course there's nothing wrong with that. That's great. Okay? You're multidimensional. They just want your abundance. I'm seeing I have the Ace of Cups in the reverse position. They will just drain you dry, okay? I really, really don't like to be, this is like, but it is what it is, okay? I also have the Chariot here. I do feel like, yeah, like you're moving forward, okay? This is divine movement forward. The divine is pulling you out of this cycle, this situation, okay? I have the Knight of Pentacles also. I feel like you have some abundance that's coming towards of you. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position. It could be a bad parent, a bad mother. We have both parents. Two of Pentacles. I feel like you are juggling a lot. You're doing really, really good, and you just don't want to add any like extra, and that's respectable. I feel like you can communicate that to somebody, or you can just just do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. You know what to do, okay? Yeah, this is the end of a cycle. This is the end of a cycle. Okay, I'm going to leave the reading right there. I hope that you guys are all doing really, really good. Don't forget to like and comment so that it's easier for me to tap into your energy that way. And I also just love hearing from you guys. And then subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And I am sending you guys lots of love, and thanks for being here. Until next time, thanks guys. Oh, carnelian. I'm hearing carnelian too for somebody. Somebody needs carnelian. Okay. Link to the shop is in the description box. All right. Bye, guys.